Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Dr. Man here again today. Um, I'm here with a new challenge for one of the men out there. As you know by now, if you have been my fan or if you're my new fan, you understand that this is a men's advocate program, men's advocate channel. I advocate for the men, all the men that are having a lot of challenges, that are suffering without help, without people being there for them. That is what this program is intended to help them solve their problems, resolve their challenges, and learn how to apply the results or the solutions to those problems to their own problems or similar problems. So in today's video, one of the challenges that one of our men is having is as follows. Only one out of my three children remembers that I am his father. Only one out of my three children remembers that I am his father. I am a father of three children. When I started having issues with their mother, I made sure that my children were not involved or did not notice most of our problems. However, I found out that my wife was trying to compete whom our children would like most. Of course, I did not pay attention to her competition because, as a father, I felt that discipline and guidance is key to raising children. When we could no longer reconcile our differences, we had to go through divorce. Because my wife was meddling with another man, she abandoned the children with me and ran away with her lover. I suffered a lot to take care of three young children, making sure they ate, making sure they went to school, making sure they get parental care, combining this enormous responsibility with my job. Although raising our three children as a single father was daunting to me, I still did it with happiness and joy because they were my children. When they became adults and after completing colleges, their mother pleaded with them for forgiveness for abandoning them. When they talked to me about it, I urged them to forgive their mother because she was still their mother regardless. The moment she came close to our children, she started brainwashing the children against me, telling them all kinds of lies to make them believe that I was the cause of her running away and abandoning them. Eventually, they accepted their mother and became close to her again. Since then, two of my children abandoned me and do not visit me, they do not call me, or they do not talk to me. Only one of my children, my first son, remained close to me and remembers that I am their father and still maintained good relationship with me. If you were in my shoes, would you be angry with the other two children who abandoned me, despite the fact that I was the one who suffered to raise them? Or would you continue to seek their good relationship? Um, this is really a very serious challenge for our friend here. In my own analysis, I would say that some women are good at using their children to fight a man, thereby destroying the relationship that the children have with their father. I observe that a lot of women do this. They're very good in, using the children to fight. Even when there was no reason to fight, they must fight. Even if it was their fault that the relationship or the marriage did not go as planned or proceed, they will still use the children against man. Some women do this, and a lot of them do this. Not all women. There are some good women out there that doesn't involve the children in issues concerning them and their husband or the children's father. But a lot of women do this. So yours sincerely also experienced similar situation. And I'm sure that a lot of men out there are also experiencing the same or similar situation, or that some men in the future will also explain or experiencing the same situation. But uh, you know, this we hear this a lot, we read this a lot, we see this a lot, especially online, especially around our communities, especially around so many marriages. What I observed, or what some men do observe, is that when they have issues with their women, be it a wife, a girlfriend, you know, whom they have children with, a lot of men don't try to avoid um, putting the children into it, involving the children. But what I observed, or what a lot of men also observe there, is that a lot of women doesn't do the same as men do. They try to mesh the children into their problems with their husbands or their boyfriends, without knowing that the children have nothing to do with the problem you have with their father. The children did not contribute that. Especially in this case, our friend's case, the issue is that the woman was practicing infidelity. She had a lover. She's always messing around with a man. And according to our friend, of course, that will not go well with any man. Any man who is a real man, he will not accept your wife meddling with other men when they are married, especially to a certain extent. So in this case, when you get to a point whereby they could no longer continue with the marriage, they had to separate and they had to divorce. And the woman actually was the one who ran away and abandoned the children for him, according to according to his story. So in this case, you can see the man tried to raise three little children, and it was not easy. The responsibility was so daunting to him as a single father. He had to combine raising three young children with his job, and we all know how jobs are in the Western world. And it's not like some places, their jobs are real challenging, so involving. You have to go to work and you have to physically do the work. You have to mentally do the work. You have to be mentally and physically stable to do your work well when you are in the Western world. It's not like in third world countries where when people work, they can do nonchalant work. They can work nonchalantly. They can be lousy. They can, call off at will, and still get paid. They can, they can they can show no seriousness in their job and they still keep the job in some third world countries or developing countries. But in the Western world, you don't do that. Once you take up a job, you must live up to expectation. Otherwise, you will lose the job. And according to the story, our friend he cannot afford to lose that job, because if he lose that job, coupled with the fact that he had to take care of those three children, he will run into a lot of problems, including psychological problems. If he doesn't have money to take care of his young children, to bring food to the table for them, he will suffer more, than. But women are women. She have run away, run to her lover, cared less about children, you know, knowing fully well that their father is there, their father will take care of them, especially financially, taking care of, making sure that they went to school, they live their normal life, of course. In this case, her lover was more important to her than her husband and her children, which is what some women do, but at long last, they will realize their stupidity, and they will start regretting what they did. Sometimes they come back and start apologizing when it is already too late. But in this case, according to our friend, um, when she was satisfied with with her lover, you know, she had to come back and started pleading with the children. Of course, not with the man. The man wouldn't listen to him because the man have moved on in his life. He can only plead with the children so that he can still maintain relationship with her children. And a man being a man, the children talk to him because, of course, every child will resist that at the beginning. But when they talk to their father, their father melted because, you know, a lot of men have, melting hearts, to accommodate women. But some women, they doesn't have a melting heart at all. Their hearts are so wicked and heartless. They can go to the extent of destroying you. Once they get angry, once they feel angered, they will go for total destruction. But the man still advised his children to welcome their mother and forgive her because she's still their mother, which is what a normal man would do. Because you can only be their father, you can never be their mother, no matter what. It doesn't matter the behavior of their mother, as long as she decided to repent and come back to her children. The children, she will always be their mother. And you, as a man, you cannot prevent her from being the mother of her children. It doesn't matter unless, unless she does something horrible. But if against the children, I mean, even though it's to some extent, it's also horrible to abandon little children, young children, and abandon them to their father, who has not been a mother, who doesn't know how a mother can take care of young children, little children. But eventually, this man, after suffering for the whole time, she came back and reclaimed the relationship with her children. She even went to overboard to start brainwashing the children, to start pushing the children against their father again, which is basically the painful part to the man, to our friend, because despite the fact that he talked to the children to forgive you, then you came back and started trying to destroy him using the same children. Because some women, the only thing they know how to fight a man with is to use the children. Because to them, they think that once they push the children away from the man is going to suffer. She will not know that it's actually her children that she's destroying. She's destroying her children. If the children cannot see their father or cannot maintain good relationship with their father, the children will suffer a lot of fatherly love, a lot of fatherly guidance, a lot of fatherly care that the children are going to lose, including finances too. There are some women who will completely take the children away from their father, ban them from communicating with their father, do everything possible to suppress them, even go to the extent of forcing the children to falsely accuse their father of one thing or the other, just to hurt the man, probably because the man, divorced her or didn't want to continue with the marriage. Out of the anger, the woman will go ahead and destroy her own children, thinking that she's destroying the man. But eventually, at the long run, she will come back and realize her stupidity and mistakes, and then, which was what happens in our friend's case. The only people she can plead with is her children, and the children gave her a chance. But you can see now in this case, the man who suffered for the little children is now taking the pains of the children he suffered to raise, not recognizing him anymore, not remembering the good things he did for them, not remembering how he took good care of them when they were little, when their mother abandoned them and ran away with her lover. So according to him, it was so painful. It was so painful when he thinks about it, that his two children. But sometimes, according to him, he says that he is happy with the man, especially his first son, that remained with him. His first son did not waver, in as much as he still loves his mother and, still forgives the mother, he never stopped having good relationship with his father. That's the one that comes close to his father and remembered that the father is their father. That one, according to him, is very close to him. So at least that gives him a little joy. But what are the lessons we should learn here? The lessons we should learn in this story is that women should stop using children to fight a divorce fight or fight a man, because children are like I don't know, how to say it. It's like when you turn the children into a weapon of fight, a weapon to fight, you destroy that weapon, because any weapon you use to fight will be destroyed. Is a destroyed weapon, because you're gonna take that weapon away and destroy it in the process of fighting your enemy or your opponent. So it's like you know, definitely when you turn the children to a weapon of fight, you're going to destroy them. And in this case, that's what the particular woman in question did. And she now succeeded in making two of the three children to forget about their father that did good things for them. So in this case, um, I don't know what he's asking. What do you advise him to do? Should he get angry with the two of his children that didn't remember how he raised them, didn't remember all the good things and how he saved them when their mother abandoned them? Should he get angry with them and also forget about them and abandon them, or should he continue to seek their relationship? So, um, just your opinion will help him and other men out there to learn more lessons, to take corrections, or apply solutions that you will put in your comment section to their own situations. At this juncture, watch my videos, subscribe to my channel, click the notification button so that you get more videos from me. Help make men happy, help the men out there to live normal life, live a happy life. You woman, if you're a good woman, also help your husband, help your boyfriend. Make sure that you help him to live a happy life so that they can stay longer, they can live longer, and also can help save their lives, including the lives of people around them. On this note, I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.